So you've just received a rejection email for a job that you've interviewed for. You may have heard in the past that you should send a thank you email to follow up. But in this video, I'm going to tell you why I would not do that. Hey guys, this is Nick from Mobile Code Media. So today I want to talk about why you shouldn't send a thank you email after you've interviewed for a job and been rejected. First off, I need to convey the importance of time. Time in this life is finite, money and jobs are not. When somebody takes your time, they are taking a non-renewable piece of your life. I'm making this video on April 30th, 2020, and no matter how much money I make in this world, even if it's billions of dollars, I cannot buy back April 29th, 2020. I can't travel back to when I was a teenager, and I can't spend time with people that are no longer alive. We all have a death clock that is ticking, and when our time is up, the Grim Reaper comes to collect. For some people, the Grim Reaper shows up at 16, and for some it's when they're over 100, but it's limited and you can't know how long you've personally got. Money and jobs, they come and go. You can be a dishwasher this year making $8 an hour, and you can be doing something else next year that makes 100 grand or six figures, higher six figures, and then you can go bankrupt again. Money is not limited, and it is merely a representation of value you're presenting. Companies are notorious for sending out boilerplate rejection letters even after you've had an in-person interview, and they often don't even follow up with you when you ask for feedback. Why would you thank a company like that for wasting your time? All of the people that interviewed you were being paid on the clock to do so, and you were the only person in the room that was there free of charge. And they can't even give you a personalized response? Why would you thank them for that? You should be respectful of somebody else's time. Maybe you're thinking to yourself, though, that you're entry level, still trying to cut your teeth. But are you really willing to disrespect yourself by begging for a last-ditch second look? Be done with it. They weren't interested, they wasted your time, and now it's time to move on. You know that phrase, don't throw good money after bad money? Well, don't throw good time after wasted time. So I pulled up this website on how to respond to a job rejection email, and it gives you some example templates you can use. And I really just had a lot of problems with it. So it goes over a little bit on why you didn't get the job, but mainly it goes on why you should take the time to respond. And it's saying that essentially you may end up working for the company later. I mean, unless it's like a top tier FANG level type company, it's just kind of disrespectful to you. I mean, there's so many companies out there, and if this is just some smaller company that's trying to fill a role, I wouldn't even bother. I mean, I could potentially see it if you're trying to work at Google, but otherwise, it just seems kind of sad to me. So they even give you a template here, and they even say kind of don't, like what not to say about, you know, don't lay it on too thick about why didn't you get the job. So it's just overall, I just kind of found it a little bit sad. And essentially, I feel like this thing really disregards your time. You're thanking them for their time, but your time has no value, and I have a big problem with that. Your time has a lot of value. It doesn't matter if you're not a top tier programmer yet. You still have a limited amount of time, and for somebody to use your time, I think it's something, and it deserves an explanation on their own. It deserves something that isn't boilerplate coming back to you. What you should do is spend your time beefing up your skills and trying to be so good at what you do that people can't ignore you. So good that employers would be dying to have you. I have a video on how to do that, which tells you how to get a developer job. But also remember that you shouldn't beat yourself up too much. There are a lot of inscrutable clues here. How do you know that there was really even a position open? Maybe it was a facade put out by the company as a means to make it look like they tried to hire somebody, but they were going to go with an internal hire all along. Maybe they ran out of money and can't hire anybody at all. Maybe the company just sucks and you dodged a bullet. There's really no way to know. Just make sure that you're trying to be genuinely likable, get your skills up, and move on. I'm going to make a future video on why you shouldn't put up with companies that think they're a FANG company like Google and require these lengthy interview processes, so that should help you weed out some of these problems early on. So do you agree with me? Do you think that you shouldn't send a thank you letter after you've gotten a rejection? Let me know in the comments. If you've gotten any value out of this video, I'd appreciate a like, and if you want to see more content like this, then please subscribe. Now I know that we're all developers or developers in training, and it's easy to sit at your cube all day and never get up, make sure that you get up, stretch, and go outside to get some fresh air. Life is short, so enjoy it. This is Nick from Mobile Code Media, and I'll see you next time. As a web developer, it's really important to have a live site where you can showcase your work and offer your services for sale. I know that a lot of people recommend AWS or DigitalOcean, but there's nothing quicker to set up or easier to manage than a shared hosting account while still leaving you with full control over your site's files. Shared hosting is only a few bucks a month, and you don't have to worry about managing the server or if security software is up to date because they manage all of that. You also get access to cPanel Included, which is a web control panel that makes it super easy to manage your site. If you have any issues, customer support is there 24/7 to help, so give them a try. Now, I'm an affiliate for Bluehost, so I get paid for recommending their services, but I wouldn't recommend them if I didn't feel like their services were worth it. If you sign up under my affiliate link via mobilecodemedia.com/hosting, then I get paid a commission and it helps keep my channel going. The link is in the description.